So Jasmine told Mama D, you text her saying you'll give her more money if she gives you more.
What? Come on, dog. Like, I don't be around that. I don't even come to your door because you come to the door naked.
What the going on? You stuttering. He want to talk about she comes to the door naked. Like, oh, she do? Oh, you just now bringing that up now that something's been brought up? Like, bro, I'm hearing a lot of excuses. I should be hearing the bitch's line. Just keep it up. But the end of the day, for real, like, what the?
All that nigga got time for. You still dragging me all this time, got me back in court, wasting money. I'm constantly always giving you extra money. Jasmine is back up on 10 trying to ruin my life. You're single, you don't have a man, and you're miserable.
The glittering lights of Atlanta's nightlife scene were alive and buzzing, but inside the Frost household, the storm brewing between Rashida and her husband Kirk Frost was far from glamorous. It was a storm of betrayal, trust, and secrets that threatened to unravel years of their marriage. For Rashida, the truth was something she had been chasing for months, and tonight she finally had the answers she needed. But the revelation would come at a cost. Rashida had always prided herself on being a boss, a successful entrepreneur who had built an empire of her own. She had worked tirelessly to get where she was, all while balancing her family life and her relationship with Kirk, her husband of many years. They had their fair share of ups and downs, but Rashida had always believed that their bond could weather any storm. However, there were whispers that had been lingering in the air for far too long. Whispers of Kirk's infidelity, whispers about a woman named Jasmine, and whispers of a payment that Rashida couldn't ignore. The rumors had started months ago, and Rashida had tried to brush them off as nothing more than gossip. But when she heard that Jasmine had been paid by Kirk for spending time with him, something inside her snapped. The news cut deep, especially because it wasn't just a random fling. No, this was something Kirk had allegedly paid for, a financial transaction that made Rashida question everything about their relationship. Rashida had heard from friends, from sources, that Kirk had been paying Jasmine money to spend time with him in ways that were far beyond the realm of professional business. The idea that her husband could be involved in such a transaction was one that Rashida couldn't shake. Was it a one-time mistake? Or was this the latest in a long list of betrayals? The questions kept swirling in her mind, keeping her up at night, wondering whether the man she had built her life with had lost all respect for their marriage. After weeks of silence, Rashida knew it was time to confront Kirk, to demand the truth from him face to face. As she stood in the middle of their luxurious living room, her thoughts raced. She had to be strong, not just for herself, but for their family and their business. But deep down, she knew that this confrontation would change things forever. Kirk arrived home after a long day, unsuspecting of the storm that was about to hit him. He greeted Rashida with a smile, but she didn't return it. Instead, she locked eyes with him, her expression cold and unwavering. "Kirk, we need to talk," Rashida said, her voice calm but firm. Kirk's smile faded. He could see the tension in her eyes. "What's going on, baby? You look upset." Rashida crossed her arms over her chest, her body language showing that she wasn't backing down. "I know what you've been doing, Kirk, and I'm done playing games." Kirk's face tightened. "What are you talking about?" Rashida took a deep breath. "I know about the money, Kirk. I know about Jasmine. You paid her, didn't you? You paid her to spend time with you. You paid her for something that I thought only belonged in our marriage." Kirk's eyes widened for a moment, but he quickly tried to compose himself. "Rashida, calm down. It's not what you think." "Don't lie to me, Kirk," Rashida shot back, her voice sharp. "You think I don't know what's been going on? You've been sneaking around, paying this woman to be with you. You've crossed a line that I can't just ignore." Kirk ran a hand through his hair, his frustration mounting. "It wasn't like that, Rashida. It was a mistake, okay? I didn't mean for it to go this far, but you have to understand, things have been crazy. I wasn't thinking straight." Rashida took a step closer, her eyes blazing with anger. "You weren't thinking straight? Is that your excuse, Kirk? You paid a woman to sleep with you. That's not just a mistake. That's betrayal. And don't even try to tell me it was just a business transaction. I'm not stupid." Kirk opened his mouth to respond, but Rashida cut him off. "You've lied to me before, Kirk, but this is a whole new level. You've crossed a line that I can't come back from. I built my whole life with you, and you repay me with this." Kirk looked guilty, but also defensive. Rashida, it wasn't like that. You have to believe me. I didn't want to hurt you, but things have been hard between us.
I'm sorry. It was a mistake.
I promise you I won't let it happen again. Rashida's anger was burning through her, but there was also pain in her voice. How can I believe you, Kirk? How can I trust you after everything you've done? You say it was a mistake, but it wasn't just one night. You paid her. You made it a business deal, and I'm supposed to just forget that? The silence in the room was deafening. Rashida's emotions were a whirlwind, and she wasn't sure where to go from here. The hurt was deep, and the betrayal felt like a wound that couldn't be healed with an apology. I need space, Kirk, she said finally, her voice softer, but still filled with the weight of her pain. I need time to figure out if this is something I can get past. I don't know if I can forgive you for this. I don't know if I even want to. Kirk was speechless, his heart sinking as he realized the gravity of what he had done. Rashida, please don't do this. I love you. I don't want to lose you. Rashida shook her head, stepping back. It's too late for that, Kirk. You've already lost me. With that, she turned and walked out of the room, leaving Kirk standing there, his regrets and guilt suffocating him. For the first time in a long time, Kirk Frost was faced with the truth. He had made a decision that might just cost him everything: his marriage, his family, his life as he knew it. As Rashida stepped into the next chapter of her life, she knew the road ahead would be hard. The trust had been shattered, and there was no guarantee that it could be repaired. But she was a survivor, a queen who had built her empire from the ground up. No matter what happened with Kirk, Rashida was ready to rise above the pain and fight for her future. The battle wasn't over, but one thing was certain: Rashida wasn't going to let anyone, not even her own husband, drag her down.
So Jasmine told Mama D, you text her saying you'll give her more money if she gives you more.
What? Come on, dog. Like, I don't be around that. I don't even come to your door because you come to the door naked.
What the going on? You stuttering. He want to talk about some, she come to the door naked. Like, oh, she do? Oh, you just now bringing that up now that something's been brought up? Like, bro, I'm hearing a lot of excuses. I should be hearing the bitches lying. Just keep it up. But the end of the day, for real, like, what the?
All that negative I got time for. You still dragging me all this time, got me back in court, wasting money. I'm constantly always giving you extra money. Jasmine is back up on 10 trying to ruin my life. You're single, you don't have a man, and you're miserable.
Rashida and Kirk Frost have been one of the most talked about couples in love and hip-hop Atlanta history. Their relationship has been through infidelity scandals, betrayal, and constant drama, yet they've always found a way to hold on to each other. However, this latest revelation might be the final straw. Fans remember how Kirk's previous affair with Jasmine led to a love child, Cannon, which almost broke their marriage apart. Now, it seems like history is repeating itself, but this time with even more shocking details. Rumors started swirling that Kirk Frost was once again caught up in a scandal with Jasmine Washington. The allegations claimed that Kirk had secretly paid Jasmine for spending a night with him at a luxury hotel. The story quickly spread across social media, with fans speculating whether the claims were true or just another publicity stunt. However, things took a drastic turn when receipts and alleged text messages between Kirk and Jasmine began surfacing online, leaving no doubt that something suspicious was happening behind Rashida's back. When the rumors reached Rashida, she wasted no time confronting her husband. In a heated face-to-face showdown, Rashida demanded answers from Kirk. Sources close to the couple revealed that Rashida was absolutely furious, accusing Kirk of humiliating her once again. Kirk, on the other hand, tried to deny the allegations at first, but the mounting evidence made it impossible for him to keep up the act. The confrontation quickly escalated into a shouting match, with Rashida breaking down in tears over the betrayal. While Kirk and Rashida were battling it out, Jasmine decided to break her silence and give her own side of the story. In an exclusive interview, Jasmine claimed that Kirk had indeed paid her for spending the night with him. She even went as far as providing screenshots of text messages where Kirk allegedly negotiated the payment. Jasmine insisted that she wasn't trying to break up their marriage, but simply wanted to expose the truth. Her shocking confession added more fuel to the fire and left fans divided on who to believe. As the news spread like wildfire, fans of love and hip-hop Atlanta took to social media to share their thoughts on the scandal. Many were quick to drag Kirk for disrespecting Rashida once again, while others criticized Jasmine for continuing to involve herself with a married man. The drama sparked heated debates online, with fans expressing their sympathy for Rashida and calling for her to finally leave Kirk for good. Memes and hashtags like #LeaveHimSis and #KirkAin'tShit started trending, showing just how invested the audience was in the messy situation. Despite the overwhelming evidence against him, Kirk Frost continued to deny the allegations. In a public statement, Kirk claimed that the entire scandal was fabricated and that Jasmine was only trying to seek attention. He insisted that he would never betray Rashida again and accused Jasmine of trying to ruin his marriage. However, his weak defense did little to convince fans, especially after Jasmine's receipts were plastered all over social media. With the weight of the scandal bearing down on her, Rashida couldn't hold back her emotions any longer. In a heartfelt Instagram live session, Rashida broke down in tears as she opened up about the pain of constantly being betrayed by the man she loves. She admitted that she was tired of forgiving Kirk and struggling to hold their marriage together. Fans flooded the comments with messages of support, urging Rashida to finally walk away from the toxic relationship. Just when everyone thought the drama couldn't get any messier, Jasmine came through with even more shocking receipts. She posted screenshots of cash transfer confirmations, alleged phone conversations, and even a voice recording of Kirk supposedly arranging the payment. The explosive receipts left fans speechless and further proved that Kirk had been lying all along. Jasmine's bold move completely shattered Kirk's reputation and left Rashida with no choice but to reconsider their marriage. After days of soul-searching and emotional turmoil, Rashida finally made a decision. Sources close to the couple revealed that Rashida is seriously considering filing for divorce this time. The years of betrayal, humiliation, and heartbreak have taken their toll, and Rashida is ready to put herself first. Fans are rallying behind her, encouraging her to walk away and focus on her own happiness. As the dust settles, the future of Rashida and Kirk's marriage hangs in the balance. While Kirk continues to deny the allegations, the damage has already been done. The scandal has once again exposed the dark side of their relationship, leaving fans wondering if this will finally be the end of their tumultuous love story. One thing is for sure, love and hip-hop Atlanta will never be the same after this explosive revelation. The drama between Rashida, Kirk Frost, and Jasmine Washington has left the entire love and hip-hop fanbase in shock. With accusations, receipts, and emotional breakdowns unfolding before the public eye, the scandal has taken the reality TV world by storm. As fans eagerly await the next episode, one burning question remains. Will Rashida finally leave Kirk for good, or will she continue to fight for their broken marriage? Only time will tell. If you thought Kirk having a child behind Rashida's back was the worst thing he could do, think again. The latest tea is that Kirk didn't just cheat on Rashida, or even just on Jasmine. He's been creeping with another love and hip-hop, Atlanta star Kendra Robinson. And trust me, things are about to get even messier. According to insiders, Kendra's marriage to young Jock has now dragged Rashida straight into this disaster, affecting the entire filming process. Rashida is furious that Kirk has been messing around with the wife of another love and hip-hop Atlanta cast member. And young Jock? Oh, he's just as heated. Sources say Jock even pulled up to Kirk's house to confront him, but Kirk had already dipped before Jock could get his hands on him. And here's where it gets insane. Multiple cast members, including Rashida and Jock, have seen the tape of Kirk and Kendra. Yes, you heard that right, the tape exists. I won't lie, this situation is chaotic. And while I'm not excusing Kendra's actions, let's be real, young Jock isn't exactly an innocent man either. If anything, Jock might finally be getting a taste of his own medicine. For those who don't know, his marriage with Kendra has had a lot in common with Kirk and Rashida's. Let's not forget, Jock has been a known cheater too. In fact, Jock was caught cheating on Kendra just weeks before their wedding, and everyone told her to call it off. But instead, she forgave him, stayed by his side, and went through with the marriage. And if that wasn't bad enough, Jock didn't stop there. He had a child with another woman while Kendra was pregnant. And now he's out here looking embarrassed. But let's not get it twisted. Kendra's hands aren't clean either. At this point, it's cheater versus cheater. I won't lie, I can't wait for the next episode because this scandal is wild. And to make things even worse, Kirk got exposed just 3 days after Kendra posted a heartfelt Father's Day tribute to Jock on Instagram. Yikes. This is definitely going to shake up the rest of the season. Will Rashida finally wake up and leave Kirk after all this? Or will she stick by him yet again? And as for young Jock, will he file for divorce, or will he forgive Kendra the same way she forgave him? Fans have been flooding Kendra's post, with some saying Rashida deserves better and should have left Kirk years ago. And honestly, they might be right. I've always said Rashida was the real brains in her relationship, while Kirk just rode her wave. And at this point, she needs to let him go because he belongs to the streets. But what do you all think? Will Rashida finally divorce Kirk, or is she going to stick it out like always?